but my .com is still being held hostage. Woke up, the internet wasn't working. It's Kimmy's birthday, so we're going on a birthday trip. Alrighty, hey guys, it is, I don't know, Wednesday, March 24th, which, probably doesn't matter. Well, the last few days, Sunday, no, where should I start? So what I've been doing, which should probably be pretty apparent by now. So I'm working on new covers, and then people have been paying me to do their own cover requests, which is really cool. They've just been messaging me, and then we work something out with like PayPal or something, which has been difficult without a lot of time. I've been thinking of adding that to my merch store somehow, but my .com is still being held hostage because I didn't have enough money to buy it back, or to renew it rather. Someone is helping me get my .com back. Usually to buy a .com it's like $20 a year. Someone bought it but has it up for sale, so it's not through like GoDaddy, it's through someone personal. It doesn't say who, but they want $200 for it, which, like, oh my god, like, I don't think it's like a hate or anything, but people, I think, buy .coms in hopes that whoever owned it before will buy it back again. Anyways, besides the point. So I've been mostly working on my original album and my throwback album. When I have the time to do it, like now, I kind of just come downstairs and I'm like, okay, what do I feel like working on? And then I just, work on something. Lately, it's been originals, my new originals and my throwback album. But then I've been vlogging it the whole time, the whole process and stuff like that. So, which you guys seem to be enjoying, which is really cool. However, I have like 2 or 3 days throughout the week to work on music. I mostly have my kid, which that's what has been stopping me from like finding a new job or whatever. With Corona and everything going on in my life, like the only option is for either me or my wife to be at home with the kid. And since I don't have a job, it makes most sense. And my wife has been with her job forever. But anyway, so I only have a couple days throughout the week to work on music, and then I try and get as much done as I can. And then I catch up over the weekend. However, last weekend, I caught up a little bit on Saturday on some stuff, and I was like, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I just really needed to like blow off steam. Like when you spend 3, 4, 5 days in a row all day with a 4-year-old, as an adult, it gets a little monotonous. It's kind of just like having to watch a kid's show all day, every day kind of thing. So that's what I was doing Saturday, was blowing off steam. Well, Sunday, my wife, she had to help her parents. They got new phones, so they needed help getting them set up. She ended up being there like all day, which I love spending time with my kid, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I just need, my personal time, and I just need to like work on music stuff. And that's just, how my brain's wired or whatever. So I didn't really get to do anything Sunday. So my brain today is just like, I feel like I need some time off again, but right now I'm just waiting for files to transfer because I have been, vlogging what I was doing. But today I just need to get the next vlog ready. I haven't even started it. I have to get it ready for Monday, and I want to work on some more stuff. No one's probably watching this anymore, so let's do that. What's up, you guys? Thursday, March something or other. Woke up, the internet wasn't working. Tried troubleshooting it, the obvious, like restarting the modem and stuff like that. The router was broadcasting a Wi-Fi signal, but the modem wasn't connecting. I called our provider and tried troubleshooting it. They were saying that it's because my modem is too old. I agree to an extent with hardware like that, but I'm also cheap, so I still have a Mac laptop that I got in 2007, and literally the only reason I don't use it is because no programs will run on it, because I can't update any of the software anymore because it's just the hardware's too old. But smart enough to know where the cable wire comes off the telephone pole. So I went straight from there into my modem and tested it, and it worked. There's another cable in between that. I tested that and it didn't work. So long story short, figured out that it's the cable going from a splitter into the room that our modem and router is. Cool thing is, don't have to buy a new modem, but was planning on working on punkcovermoose stuff today because wife is off. I gotta fix that. She goes back to work on Monday because this weekend we're going on a trip. But then I realized that I forgot to get the oil changed, and it's on 0%. I know how to change the oil, but I usually take it somewhere because it's just, you know, like 20-25 bucks. They do it in like an hour. I don't have to worry about dumping the oil or anything, but I don't have time to schedule an appointment now. And was on Facebook Marketplace last night, found another go-kart. It's a fixer-upper, which before anybody gets any thoughts or any comments, no, I still don't really have a steady job, still doing side jobs. But if you guys watched the go-kart vlog that I did, I had two. One was a kid's two-seater. I bought that for 80 bucks. I was able to flip it and make some money off it. So pretty sure I can do that with this go-kart, and I have the cash to do it because I sold my Pokemon cards. So if I can flip that and make a little bit more, gotta go do that. So let's do it. Okay, got the trailer hooked up, bug in the seat, wife in the seat. Let's go get a go-kart. So I went to the bank to withdraw the cash to get that go-kart, and then I started thinking about some of the other parts that I need. I realized there's some other parts that I'm gonna need to get that go-kart running if I want to flip it, on top of the obvious stuff, and I'd have to put too much into it, unfortunately, so didn't pick it up. But I got the internet temporarily figured out, so that should be good. And I was able to pick up oil while I was out, so I'm gonna pull into my neighbor's driveway. Oh, just made it. And I'm gonna change the oil, so let's do it. Got my little helper here. How's it look under there?
Good. I'm just checking something.
Checking something? All right. How much is this gonna cost me? How much is this gonna cost me? 4. 400?
No.
4,000?
Yeah.
Oh my good, for an oil change, that's a rip. So, changed my clothes, got the car up on the ramps, and you know, I thought I've changed the oil in this car before. I don't think I ever have. I think it was my old car from, man, I junked that thing when I was still in Florida, so 10, 11, 12 years ago. So on this car, it's the Chevy Cobalt, there's the oil cap. That's where you put the oil in, I know that. I couldn't find the oil filter. On this engine, it's like on the top. It's like in the middle of the engine, which I thought was kind of weird. Every car I've had or changed the oil in, it's always been closer to the bottom. But the internet also tells me that there is no oil dipstick for this engine. However, where the drain plug is for the oil, or where the internet says it is, this dipstick goes into there. Every dipstick I've seen that looks like this is for the transmission fluid. I was under there looking, it's all cramped. It's definitely going into the crankcase of the engine, which is where the oil is, if you didn't know that. It smells like oil. I don't want to start emptying this out, and it is transmission fluid. Don't want to put more transmission fluid in it, which, weird. I just found a bottle of transmission fluid. I'm gonna figure it out and let you guys know what's up. And there's probably people watching this video smashing their head against the screen because I'm just trying to be thorough and make sure, because this smells like engine oil to me. That transmission fluid that was on the shelf, brand new, smelled like a tackle box. I'm gonna put my oil pan under there, or the oil, whatever, and take the plug out and drain this oil. Fingers crossed, hopefully that's the oil. It doesn't, I'm looking at the front axles on this because it's a front wheel drive. It's not going in, it's what looks like the transmission. And where that plug is, isn't the transmission. Oh, man, I got this. Okay, so got the oil changed. You guys, if I put the time lapse in there, you guys probably saw me trying to get that oil filter off with a pipe wrench. If you know or don't know anything about that, you're probably not supposed to do that. I've never seen an oil filter like that. It worked. Don't recommend it. And if you're wondering too, there is like an O-ring that goes around that cap. I did put oil on it. But yeah, everything was good. I know it probably seemed like I didn't know what I was doing because, you know, the things I was trying to figure out and the things I was saying and stuff, but I just never changed the oil in this car. It is 3:22, so this is usually right around the time I stop working in the studio because I usually have to pick up my kid, but since my wife is home for the day, I think I'm gonna go and bust out some stuff, so let's do it. What's up, guys? It's Kimmy's birthday, so we're going on a birthday trip. Birthday trip! We're here. I got stuck carrying all this stupid girl stuff. Kimmy does nothing. Are we getting pizza?
Someday.
Found pizza. Cash only. Got money. We got pizza. Eating pizza. 5. So we trying to decide which room we wanted, and we noticed the one room kind of smelled weird, and I just went back there. It smells like something died. So we like sent the owner of the Airbnb a message, and I guess she's coming, and we like feel bad.
We're in the woods though. It could just be like a mouse or something that happens.
Family Feud's on though.
That's what the answer was.
They don't know that.
Ask Steve Harvey.
Oh my god. Got my old man sweaty pants on. So they think something's in the attic. It smells terrible. Not in anywhere, not in the house, but in just the one bedroom. YOLO.
It's crazy.
It's pretty cold. We heat our house with wood. We didn't know what else to do, so we just made a fire. Kimmy fell asleep. Kimmy fell asleep too. Got a shower, drinking coffee, going on a hike. Found a waterfall. Stopped to get more pizza. It's delicious. Watched a bunch of movies. Picked up some dinner. Eating birthday gobs. Went to sleep. Woke up. Ate breakfast. Picking the kid back up. Made it home. And boom! Just like that, back to the studio. I got some odds and ends that I want to patch up, record, you know, little edits and stuff like that I want to do on some of the throwback songs, and I think maybe a couple of the originals, so I'm going to do that. Let's get to it. What I was fearing was gonna happen. I recorded these drums. Long story short, the room just sucks. It sounds like complete garbage, so I'm gonna have to reprogram the drums. Got money. Got money. Got money. We got money. All right.